The amount of work that I put in, I would have to sell 3 houses at my previous brokerage to every one that I sell here at Momentum. Hi, I'm Tammy Baranowski, and I'm happy to announce that I have joined Momentum Realty. Previously, I came from healthcare. I have a master's in nutrition right here from UNF in our community, lifelong resident of Northeast Florida. I came from a virtual cloud brokerage in which in my first 6 months, I was so honored to serve 9 families and do $2.5 million in volume. While a team works for some, I already had demonstrated an ability to do my own lead generation, but I wasn't able to own my own database. Even if they were Sphere, I wasn't able to have the flexibility and autonomy that I wanted. In my experience at my first brokerage, I had a few problems, a few pain points. As I began doing my research thoroughly, I had friends that were at other brokerages all over the city, and as I talked to them, whether they were with Momentum or not, many of them indicated if they weren't where they were, that they were already thinking of joining Momentum too. As I first met with Jon and talked about some of these pain points, he was so patient. He took a lot of time explaining to me that they had the Mentorship Program, which made me feel really comforted that I could transition from that team environment and into an individual agent. Another big motivator for me, and I think for all of us, is we want financial freedom. The split was just unbeatable. The amount of work that I put in, I would have to sell 3 houses at my previous brokerage to every one that I sell here at Momentum. Plus they now have a revenue share where you can help bring excellent people back to Momentum, and then you also benefit from that. So that gives me greater work-life balance and affects my family in a big way. Not only do the brokers hold you accountable and your mentor hold you accountable, but the entire team, where they're holding each other accountable, pushing each other to do more, giving each other ideas on how they can do more, and it just lights a fire in you to want to do more. I didn't have enough belief in myself. I didn't know what questions to ask. So knowing what I know now, that sometimes some of these big shiny words like stock and other things that they wave around is really not what it's going to be about. Really, it's going to be about what can you produce, what kind of culture are you going to be in, what kind of support are you going to have. For my first 30-minute weekly huddle, I felt like I got more value in that huddle than I had in almost 6 months previous. I mean, I really just love Momentum's diversity. It's woman-owned. It also supports moms, because as a mom of 2 young children and being paired up with a mentor with 2 young children, moms just run their business differently. And so Momentum is not only owned by a mom, but we have moms within the group that I can relate to. I just really have to thank my sister, Brooke Hewitt, who's also in real estate and gave me the belief in myself to make the leap from healthcare into real estate. Also, Jon, who is so busy but took so much time and patience in answering my questions and helping me understand some of the more big ideas. I'm also really grateful to my mentor, Shauna Clark. I am just over the moon, inspired and ready to go with Momentum.